According to the 2019 Kenya Population and Housing Census KPHC analytical report, Kenya's fertility rate has gone down, particularly in urban areas. The country's total fertility rate for 2019 was 3.4 births, which marks a drop of about 1 birth from 4.8 births in 2009. Although teenage childbearing is still a problem for the women with serious levels of educational attainment, the burden was found to be high among women with no education and those in formal or other education at 73 births and 95 births per 1,000 teenagers respectively. This is a possible contribution of abandoned children or a number of them lacking homes, hence the need to give away their children for adoption. Over time, the process of adopting a child has been made easier. With the right channels, adoption has proven to be a life-changing channel for thousands of children who do not have a home.
It's been a joy for us to see many people coming over to adopt children and giving them the opportunity to grow in a family setup versus the institution. And so really it is a joy for us, and we celebrate all the adoptive parents and all the adopted children and even our partners in this work. I would say that I would also encourage people out there who are probably asking, where should I adopt? Please come and adopt. It is doable. I would urge all of us to come with an open mind and an open heart for this child, because that is what they really want, so that we're able to explore this journey of adoption together. It is different for different people, and so come as an individual. We are ready to hold your hand through this journey.
Myolene, though a foreigner who is not allowed to adopt children, feels that there are 1,000 children who are in dire need of love and a home, having worked with an organization that rescues children and puts them in a children's home.
Being in Kenya, we are still having so many children who are looking for parents. That's even like in my own family, I wanted to adopt. My husband was not so much in for it, but my own mindset was like, why bringing in new children in this world when there are so many children waiting for families? So if every family that is able can adopt 1 or 2 children.
She, however, feels sad over the fact that children can stay only for a short time in children's as stipulated by the government before they are reintegrated back to their homes where they came from. Many of the children, however, have no home nor family to trace back to.
Those children who are not getting adopted, they will grow up into institutions. They might not know the tribe that they are from, the community that they are from, because maybe they are found on the roadside, no name of the father or the mother, so they don't have an identity. The children's homes that they are growing up with are only allowed to take care for them until the age of 18. So after 18, what happens? They will lose all the care that they are used to and accustomed to. So a lot of times they will find out the short ways to earn that money and that standard of living that they had in the children's home.
Phyllis, a social worker at Hope Babies Homes here in Nairobi, says the home over the years has partnered with the registered adoption societies in Kenya to settle over 800 children in Kenya.
Our main duty is to go rescue the abandoned babies from various places where they are abandoned. Sometimes even we get mother-offered ones who are offered by their biological mothers due to various reasons. They can be out of financial constraints, others are rape, cases of incest. And we work together with the legal officers, like now the police officers. We work with the children's departments. We also work with the children's court, and also various hospitals, especially the main level 5 hospitals. That is where we get our children.
Adoption does not always mean that one is unable to sire children. Many stakeholders now call on parents who are able to add 1 or more children to their biological ones to come out and have the adoption societies help them settle a child at home.
The extended family will be more receptive to that child, because sometimes you hear that, yes, the husband has no problem of the adopted boy inheriting his property because he has accepted that child as his own, but his brothers, they are, for example, saying none of our ancestral land should go for a stranger. So in the protection of the future adopted child, they might opt for a girl. Other people, they opt for a girl because they are thinking that a girl child is easier to raise than a boy child. Yet, there are so many boys waiting for adoptive parents. And there are more boys being given out for adoption than girls. So those parents who can offer a boy a home, please consider the boy child. And also your process will go faster because the girls being few and the demand for girls being high, once you have finished the process of being declared a good parent for adoption, you might still wait for 2 to 3 years for a girl to be assigned to your family. Well, with a boy child, you will wait much less time.
Kenya has a limited number of registered adoption societies, including the Kenya Christian Homes, Bakna Kenya, Little Angels Network, Change Trust, KPPI, and the state-owned Child Welfare Society.
I think in Kenya we need to have a lot more awareness about adoption. People believe that adoption is expensive. It is not. The only thing that you are paying for in adoption is the lawyer's fee, because you have 2 or 3 court hearings. So which you can bargain, which in certain cases there are even lawyers who can do it pro bono. Also, people believe that it are only rich people who can do adoption because, like the adoption society, they will come to your house and see where the child lives. You have to declare your income so that, because you have to prove that you are able to take care of that child. What a child needs is a bed. So once you have a space to put that child's bed, it is okay. Once you have shown that you have an income that can sustain that child, even in public education, it is okay. So if you have that small shop, corner shop, or you have your small tailoring shop, start keeping your records, start registering it as a company, keep your records well, and you have something to prove that you have show of income. You don't need to be rich to adopt a child.
Adoption is provided by law under the Children's Act number 8 of 2001. In addition to this, the Children Adoption Regulations of 2005 also provide a guideline for the process. According to these regulations and the law, the welfare and safety of child is paramount. The laws are focused on making the adoption process transparent, friendly, and accessible. The law also stipulates the government's role in the whole adoption process. Faith Imani Mugo for Hope TV Newswatch.